Great.
Good. We need some interaction here. It's great to be back at the job. It's great to be here at Toy Fair. We have got a lot of fun planned. You guys ready for some fun?
Yeah.
All right. So this year we have a huge blockbuster lineup for you. We're going to take you through a lot of great stuff today. And the great thing about this year is we have got exciting toys that are going to dominate the retail aisles for boys of all ages, which is really hard to say. These products, they are innovative, they're authentic, they are interactive, they're exciting, and best of all, they embody the storytelling that Disney Consumer Products is absolutely known for. So you're probably sitting there going, so what makes this year so different, Jim? And I can read all of your minds, and I'm going to tell you, 2014 is all about the great properties that we have coming out. They are going to heat up the theaters, they are going to heat up the television screens, and they're going to heat up those retail toy aisles. So first off, we have the exciting sequel to Disney's hit Planes, which is going to be released this summer, which is Planes, Fire and Rescue, featuring the heroic Dusty Cropper, flying your way this July. Marvel has got two, action-packed films coming out. First up, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 from Sony Picture Entertainment. And we also have Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, which is the second film coming out. Not only are you guys going to get a sneak peek of these properties, but you're also going to get a look at some of the incredible product that is coming out from our great partners that are going to support both of these blockbuster films. And if that's not enough, you are going to get to see inside the latest Lucasfilm's addition to the intergalactic family. Star Wars Rebels is coming out on Disney XD this fall. So just a quick reminder, we're going to be showing you guys a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff we're showing today, we're showing for the first time here. So because we are showing you original content, please no photography, please no video. You guys all with me on that?
Yep.
I'll be watching. Okay, thank you. 3 people are not going to take photos. That's awesome. So, are you guys ready to get started? Yeah. Our first guest is here, and he is from our headquarters in Glendale, California. He is the Executive Vice President and Head of Global Licensing for Disney Consumer Products. Please give a warm Javits Center welcome to Josh Silverman. What's not to enjoy?
It's my favorite time of the year. First, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
This is fun.
Well, this is fun. And so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I thought we could get right into it. So it is no secret, 2013 was a blockbuster year for Disney Consumer Products. So I guess my question is, what's next? What's coming up?
So we had a fantastic 2013. Building momentum off of 13, we're excited to talk to you today about some of our franchises that are sure to take off at retail this year. So Disney Consumer Products has always been known for our successful franchises, and now, with the continued growth of Marvel and the acquisition of Lucasfilm, we're poised to deliver amazing products in 2014.
All right, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say you are not doing this all by yourself, Jeff.
By myself. I actually make the toys.
I thought so.
No,
yeah.
Of course not. No. We help them lead the way. We have, with these great creative products we have for kids of all ages, our best-in-class licensees, many of which are here in this room. And with them, we've designed a wide array of products that leverage our characters and their stories and making us stand out from the competition. And we also have a lot of our retail partners here with us today, and I'd actually like to say hello and give a good round of applause for all of them. They're great.
There.
And so, looking ahead, we're excited for families and kids to experience new ways in which we'll bring the magic of Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars to life. We're firing on all cylinders in 14. And the products you're about to see are just a highlight of all the fun and innovative toys to come. I am excited.
It sounds like we have a lot to look forward to, and I can hardly wait.
Me too. It's going to be great. But before I go, I've asked some friends to come by today and talk a little bit about the products, the amazing products that you're going to see. So please buckle up, full buckle. You're in for an unbelievable show.
All right. So Josh, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for sharing the highlights of 2014. Another round of applause for Josh. So I think it's time to take a look at our amazing lineup. The great thing is, the cool thing about this first clip that we're going to show you, it is the first time we are showing it, so you're the first audience to see this. From this summer's exciting sequel to Disney's animated, high-flying comedy adventure, Planes, comes Planes, Fire and Rescue. Take a look. It looks good, right? Okay, so the cool thing is that we've got an exciting film coming out, but we also have got some amazing product, as we mentioned before. So our buddies at Mattel have designed us Fire Blast and Dusty. And I played with this all day yesterday. Actually, I even broke one. It was sad, but it's been fixed. The cool thing about this is that we have created this toy that allows kids to step back into the movie even when they're home. They can fly, fire blast and Dusty around. They can drop water balls on the fire. They can bend down. They can scoop the water balls back up. It's got 25 sounds and lines and dialogue from the film. So some of the most memorable moments of the film right here in this toy. So this is awesome. But I have to say, the person probably most responsible for those memorable moments in the film is our next guest. And he is the star of Disney's Planes Fire and Rescue. Please welcome, and a person that I've mentored my entire life, please welcome Dane Cook.
Hello.
It looks just like you.
You guys good? I know, yes, we have a similar wingspan.
Yes, you do. I was going to say, of course. So I'm going to start with questions and say, how much fun was it to bring this character to life on film?
Yeah, it was certainly great to be back and voicing Dusty again. We had such an incredible experience with everybody over at Team Disney. So when we were heading into the firefight, I said, okay, let's see where we can take Dusty this time around. It's really, really exciting. I'm really proud to be a part of it.
And Dusty is a really, really popular character. Did you ever think for a second that Planes was going to be this huge mega hit with kids?
Yeah, you're waiting for that. My nieces and nephews were going to be the original kind of critics there. So
right.
they were super enthused, and then to kind of be out and about and see kids with the toys, and then of course I have to go up and say bullseye, so they know it's me, and it's been a great reaction.
That's the only way they know.
Yeah,
Okay. And so now you're featured again in this sequel, which is cool, and you're playing Dusty.
Yes.
How did that affect you?
Well, Dusty, he's on this kind of journey, and he's a true hero in this film.
Right.
I think it's great to have a character that can inspire kids. It's certainly great to have something that's action oriented, and you got the beautiful animation. But at its core, you have to have great heart. And this character has great heart. The people around him have great heart, and I think that watching Dusty kind of triumph over this is going to be a really exciting and thrilling adventure.
And you helped make Dusty a hero, and so now Dusty is a hero, and now being made into a toy. So how does that make you feel when you see a toy with your face on it?
That's
Mattel did a great job.
They did a fantastic job. The toys are amazing, and I'm proud to be a part of it, especially when I hit that button and I know I was in the sound booth for 5 hours, giving them a lot of "oh yes."
You're crouched in the corner of your home, just listening to yourself. That's me. Okay. So we're wondering, can we get some more pictures of you? We've already taken about 1,000, but can we get some pictures?
I would love that. Sure.
Right
Absolutely.
here? Is that good right there?
That's perfect.
All right.
Great, thank you.
And your hat here.
Thank you.
Great.
All right. Dane Cook, everybody. All right, stay there. Okay, so our next sneak peek is about one of the most iconic superheroes of all time from Sony Pictures Entertainment. It's the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, what would a superhero be without a supervillain? And in this film, there are, Spidey is barraged. He's besieged with a barrage of villains every second of the film. But probably the newest and the most dangerous one is Electro. So get ready for an action-packed thrill ride as we take a very first look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2. You're gonna love it. Okay, see what I'm holding in my hand here? This is the Electro action figure, and this is from the Marvel Legends Infinite series, and this is by Hasbro. And so this is really actually awesome. This guy is this is the worst super villain ever. He's got electricity coming out of his hands, he's got blue veins, he's buff, a lot like me. He's just this really, really bad guy. You saw him in the film, you're like, soon everyone in the city will know what it feels like to live without power, without mercy, and without Spider-Man.
Not so fast, Electro.
Uh-oh.
I'm here to protect these people from you.
You're a kid. You can't fight me. Look how powerful I am. I have electricity. I have blue veins. I'm the worst supervillain ever.
You're no match for Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah? All right. Who exactly are you? Guys, from the amazing Spider-Man 2, it is Jorge Vega from the film. You are really, really good at being Spider-Man.
Thank you. I have a lot of practice on the set.
So, well, the cool thing is you actually got to be Spider-Man with Spider-Man himself. What was it like working with Andrew Garfield?
It was great. He's really cool.
Is he?
We bonded,
Oh, did you?
didn't we?
Yeah,
We did.
I would have cleaned up if I knew you were coming. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad to be here, and you did a good job, it sounds like.
He did a really, really good job. He is amazing. So Andrew, first of all, we're glad that you're here. And from what I understand in this film, Spider-Man, Spidey's, powers are put to the test in this pretty fiercely.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of villains that are being thrown his way. Oscorp is sending a lot of villains his way, but me and Jorge will figure it out, I think, right? Together.
Jorge's just like, yep, that's right. And we saw in the clip that we watched, it looked like you had a good time working with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He is the connection that you guys had up on the screen is amazing because he goes from this sympathetic character of Max into Electro. What was that like?
Yeah, that's what I think that's kind of fascinating about this character is that you care about him, and I think it's important to have to remember that villains, for the most part, aren't born bad.
Right.
They come out of they were once a baby. Hitler was once a baby. So
I love that movie.
I love that. Downfall. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we have the Downfall figurines actually that are going to be Hasbro made the Hitler.
Of course we're kidding.
But what's amazing about Jamie is that he just elicits so much empathy from everyone he meets. So bringing that to a villain is fascinating, and it creates an interesting thing for Spider-Man to deal with in terms of having to being given the duty and the job to decimate someone that he cares about.
Yeah. And what a great thing for you to play off, too, in terms of going from one to another. It's almost like a complete
definitely
180 degree. So, and I'm always amazed in the Spider-Man movies. I mean, you wrestle with all these internal, battles, these emotional battles going on. But in this film, you are fighting off villain after villain. So there's this physical part. So there's the internal battle and the physical battle. I'm curious which one was more difficult in this film.
Yeah, well, they kind of reflect each other, don't they? They are kind of one and the same thing. And there's a certain thing of, I think it's more hellish being Peter Parker than it is being Spider-Man. I think the internal battles that Peter Parker has to go through throughout the history of the comics and the history of the character have been the hassle, really. And as soon as Peter can put on the suit, there's that, that feeling of invincibility, that feeling of strength that he gets. Spider-Man, the idea is that Spider-Man is everyone, and that everyone has Spider-Man inside. And, I think you are the perfect Spider-Man.
Wow, what an endorsement. Wow. Jorge, you take that back to school with you tomorrow and make sure you tell everybody. So, and I gotta ask you, Jorge, what was it like? You were facing down the Rhino with Spider-Man. What was that like?
It was crazy good.
Crazy good? Okay, I'm kind of old, but I'm gonna go with that. I thought that was kind of cool. Can I have a try at being a good guy here? This is,
sure.
This is.
You're gonna love it.
I am gonna love it. Yes, I'm not gonna spray you, even though I want to spray you. This is our web-slinging from Hasbro Spider-Man. So, are you guys ready for this? This is awesome. It's like a Gallagher concert. There you go. There you go. Spider-Man, everybody. So can we, I'm collecting photos. I was wondering, can we get some photos? Wow. Look at that. Andrew, you're having your picture taken with Jorge Vega.
No, I'm shaking.
I know.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks you guys so much for being here today. Thrilled to meet you. It was a thrill to meet you. Your film's going to be amazing. Big round of applause once again. Andrew Garfield and Jorge Vega. Amazing Spider-Man 2, Sony Pictures Entertainment. Ugh. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, there's 2 Marvel films. So later this summer, Marvel is going to be unveiling a new group of ragtag heroes that's sure going to be a hit with fans and kids alike. They're going to think they are out of this world. This is from the studio that, of course, assembled Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and the Hulk into the global blockbuster, of course, we know as the Avengers, in this new action-packed Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, the new adventure begins when pilot Peter Quill finds a mysterious orb. There is a villain named Ronan who begins the manhunt to find Peter and the orb. An unlikely group of heroes is formed to save the galaxy. Take a look. All right. So the great thing is our product lineup is just as exciting and impressive, bringing the characters from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy to life. You know, there are some great products that are out from our friends at Hasbro. So to battle those evil villains like Ronan, you do need a Star-Lord quad blaster, and I'm going to demonstrate this blaster for you as only I can. So it's really cool. It's got 4 Nerf darts in it, and you can cock it up and let her rip like that. Does 1 or 2 at a time, and I'm going to do one right over here. And there you go. Quad blaster. Everybody needs one. You can vanquish any villain with one of these. Okay. Here is the other. Here. We have got, this is the Battle FX Star-Lord action figure by Hasbro. This is the one you saw. And this is cool because it's got the light-up mask, it's got the headphones, it's got the blasters, the signature blasters, and the nice thing is, up here, when you press this, you're hearing Chris Pratt from the film, with some famous lines. So weird I'm putting it in my chest. Okay, hold on. Just gonna get
One other name you might know me by.
All right. So this is. Oh, Star-Lord. Okay. So this is the action figure. Definitely a must-have. This is again from Hasbro, and it is a great product. This guy rocks. So there you go with that. Guardians of the Galaxy, the second Marvel film. So, from great storytelling in our franchises to iconic characters to new heroes, the summer is going to be amazing. And I think you can already see how much fun we're having with all of these properties. But truly, the Toy Fair would not be complete without something from our friends at Lucasfilm, of course. This year, they are premiering an all-new animated series on Disney XD called Star Wars Rebels, and I'd love for you guys to take a look. So this series continues on the epic tradition of the legendary Star Wars saga with all new exciting action-packed adventures that really basically take place between episodes 3 and 4. Wow! And what's the best party ever? Guys, the voice of Kanan from Star Wars Rebels, Freddie Prinze Jr. Good to see you. Nice escort suit you got there.
Yes, they believe I'm a rebel, so they're sticking with me today.
Do they just hang out with you all day long? Is it
Well, we'll
weird at the airport?
we'll see if they can make it all the way to the airport with me, but they're stuck with me for right now.
All right. So we're here at Toy Fair, obviously, and thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
We're talking toys. Now, this is from our friends at Lego, and I believe this is your.
You are so
ship.
scared you're going to break it right now.
Because I've played with Lego my whole life, and I know if you drop it.
This piece is already about to come out, so I'll be responsible when it
So
breaks.
tell me, this is your ship.
This is the Ghost, man. This
Okay.
is look at this. This even turns. That's so
The
awesome.
turret turns.
So this is the Ghost. This is the ship we fly. When I was a kid, I got X-Wings and Millennium Falcons, and we literally would get Legos, and my friend had a soldering iron because he built RC-10 cars, and he would reshape them to fit like the exact straight. Like we need a wide wing, we need this, we need that, and he would literally reshape them. So to be holding this is really crazy and awesome. And we have a little stormtrooper who I'm sure is not happy to be stuck on the wing right now.
Much smaller than these guys over here, and a
Not
mini
quite.
you.
Yeah, there's a mini me.
There's like
I'm right here.
There's like 2 cockpits.
Above, double cockpit. That's the captain of the ship there.
Missiles.
That's Kanan, that's the man right there.
Blasters. There's lightsabers, of course.
You have to have a lightsaber, you're no longer a part of the Star Wars universe.
This looks really, really impressive. A lot of cool features.
Yeah, man, you hold this, you're breaking it, not me. When I was a kid,
They won't get
man.
mad at me. They won't get mad at you. Okay.
When I was a kid, I'm telling you, Legos was, I mean, that was all I did. My 1-year-old is too small for him, and my 4-year-old is mad that she doesn't get to play with him because the 1-year-old is always there with everything she wants and he'll eat them. But as soon as he's old enough, and he's
Which we
almost
don't
there.
recommend.
No. As soon as he's old enough, this is all me, and
No.
you guys won't be able to get them.
Now see, when I was a kid, I played with Legos all the time, but the cool feature back when I was a kid was a window and a door.
Yeah, that was the big deal. This one kind of does that for you. You kids today don't know how good you have it.
That's right.
I had to put my own windows in.
So must have from Lego. So I love the fact that you're part of the Star Wars, you're part of the Star Wars legacy. How does that feel, man?
Yeah, I mean, if you're anywhere near my age, I'm close to 40. Star Wars is pretty much in your DNA. You can't get away from it. You've heard, may the force be with you, as much as you've heard, have a nice day. So when this came about, I didn't, honestly, I'll tell you this, I don't know if it's interesting to you guys, but...
Well, we'll tell you.
You'll let me know in a second. When I auditioned for this, it was called something completely different. It was called The Wolf. I'm sure I'm not even supposed to say that. I sense Lucasfilm's attacking me now. But
You have stormtroopers.
I went in, yeah, exactly. I went in, and another actor who I knew was coming out, and he looked at me, he goes, hey, so what? He goes, this is Star Wars, right? I said, what? He goes, it's Star Wars. And in the audition, you're talking about a sun sword, not a lightsaber. So all of a sudden, all these images started flying in my head. I walked in the room. I see Dave Filoni and Greg from Clone Wars, who are involved in the series here, and in charge of it. And I see him behind the glass, and I recognize Dave, and I literally just on my go, I can't say exactly what I said because it's Disney now, but I said, is this blanking Star Wars? And they all kind of...
Is this really Star Wars?
Really? I don't know. And I literally was like, you guys got to give me a minute. And I walked out of the room and took a breath and was like, all right, I'm about to audition for Star Wars. This guy's an actual Jedi, and that's not a sun sword, but it's a lightsaber. And I'm going to have a lightsaber, which makes me, like you heard in the video, the coolest guy in the universe.
Well, and so this is cool. I mean, you were a fan from forever.
Like I said, you can't really not be there. You know what I mean? If there was a battle between Star Wars and Star Trek when we were kids, Star Wars won. We have lightsabers, you don't. It's just the way it goes. We have the Force, you don't.
And so now kids today are going to be playing with the character that you're playing. How does that make you feel?
I don't even know yet. I don't even know yet. If I ever met Harrison Ford, I mean, the first thing I would
Ladies and gentlemen,
the first thing I would say is, I bought your console about when I was a kid with my allowance money. You know what I mean? So hopefully some kid. Do you guys even have allowances these days? Like parents just give money? I don't know how it works, but I hope a kid comes up with a Kanan toy, because the first toy I had was from Wing Commander, and nobody's really approached me for that one.
I gotta tell you, we have loved having you here today. I mean, you gotta be excited about the show. This comes out this fall.
This fall it comes out, yeah. We're still working hard on the shows. We're about halfway through our first season. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that either, but we are.
Okay.
And it's absolutely awesome. The way they let us put these episodes together, we are all in a room together at the same time. It's got a big time Breakfast Club vibe. That was a film that they shot kind of all in order, all together. It doesn't usually happen. Makes for a great movie. Same kind of thing here. It just, everybody works together. The cast is awesome. I'm not allowed to really talk about many of them because they're so secretive, and Sith Lords will jump on the scene. But yeah, it's really awesome. I have a lot of fun doing it. I get really amped up every time we have a script. And if there's a week where we don't record, I get bummed out because you just jones for it. I mean, you see this kind of stuff and it's just, I'm 8 years old again all of a sudden. You know what I mean? I don't want to be talking about this. I want to go play video games.
Well,
play with toys.
We are glad you're part of it. And we are glad that you're here today. We want to get some photos.
Yeah.
And we thought, because we don't trust this guy solely, we're going to put a stormtrooper on each side.
All right,
because just cause.
No,
so we're going to put you right over there in the middle there. There you go.
All right, gentlemen.
Let's do it.
Here, nobody's ever seen a Jedi with his arms around Stormtrooper.
It's a feel-good moment.
We call them bucket heads on our show. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's what we call these guys. Don't take it personally. It's just a joke.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I'm so glad that you stopped by and saw us today.
Thank you.
Guys, you want to keep a close watch on him. We'll make sure he doesn't escape.
Don't worry. I'm not the rebel you're looking for.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie Prinze Jr. It's all in your hands
I'm
now.
stealing this. Thank you.
You'll never see it again. Okay. All right, thanks, guys. All right, so I think you can see exactly why we're excited about 2014. This is going to be a big year for Disney Consumer Products. We are poised more than ever to dominate the toy aisles and resonate with kids of all ages. A huge thank you. We had a great lineup of stars, don't you think, today?
Yeah.
We had from Disney's Planes Fire and Rescue, we had the star Dane Cook was here. Andrew Garfield, Jorge Vega from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 from Sony Pictures Entertainment. Via video, we had Chris Pratt here from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And we just had the nice discussion with Freddie Prinze Jr. from Star Wars Rebels. The great thing now is that you guys can stand up. We're not quite yet. Let me give you all the instructions because it's very intricate. But we've got an after party at the back of the room. You guys are going to go back there and see all of this product up close and personal from all four of those properties that we talked about today. We've got our Disney team back there. They're going to answer questions. They're going to demo products for you, probably much better than I did up here today. We've got refreshments, so there is the food factor. I definitely encourage you to go back there. I want to thank you for being with us at Toy Fair. We hope you're excited about 2014 as much as we are. Thank you again for supporting us, and we will see you back there in just a few minutes. Take care.